I never said I'm a high priest. I said I'm a state agent, and I have an instrument called the Legend Building, which allows me, in circumstances in executing my duties, to use what you call a false life. It's part of what I do. And the reason I requested to speak, Commissioner, it is because even the evidence leader, I was checking how it's like he's a prosecutor. He's not playing the role of evidence leader. Because I said I am an agent. In circumstances when in executing my duties, I have to lie. Now he come to the people, to the public, and say I'm a professional liar, knowing that I told him if I execute my duties, I do give a certain impression to reach or to get to the bottom of what the mission wants. Because even Madam Commissioner yesterday, she said, I'm bringing allegations, I'm talking about people, allegations that I make, I cannot provide proof. That is my job, commissioners. An agent is not a policeman who will obtain statements that can be presented here. I give intelligence information which must be converted into evidence which the commission wants. And how will that be converted, information be converted? It's when I bring people again who will corroborate what I'm saying to become the evidence that the commission wants. And I'm bringing raw information, but I'm not saying I cannot support or I cannot get anyone to come and corroborate. And last thing that I'm trying to say about Senior Counsel Chaskalson. Evidence leader, maybe I should read this. Please, Commissioner. Evidence leader present evidence in a formal process, such as in a disciplinary or commission of inquiry. Their role is to assist a committee or tribunal by organizing a leading evidence, which include preparing witness, interviewing them, presenting their evidence in a clear and structured way. Unlike a prosecutor, because now, even when he spoke about he gave us this thing to go and read, that me and the legal team should go through it. Now, he comes and talk about the Richards Bay terminal, and I was not prepared, of which I also have a story to tell, that the coal that comes from there goes straight to Israel. There was people protesting in Richards Bay.
Mr. Mogotsi, can you please try to confine yourself to the question of the oath and giving an explanation? Now you appear to be attacking the role of the evidence leader. I'm not quite sure how that relates to how you value or do not value an oath, and why, as you admit, you told a lie in your affidavit, which is annexed here as Exhibit CJC 44. Can you please, I'm giving you all the leeway to explain yourself with regard to the lie that you admittedly told. But please don't veer off to a whole lot of other issues.
Thank you, Commissioner. Then it means, commissioners, we need to start at this particular point. Does the commission believe and acknowledge that I'm an agent? If commission
we cannot answer that. We are still to evaluate the evidence at some point. So we cannot say, yes, we believe you, Mr. Mogotsi. We cannot do that, not now.
Okay. The answer, Commissioner, to the question, because the commission has not yet arrived at the conclusion if I'm an agent. Commissioners, yes, I lied in executing my duties. My conscience, when signing this affidavit, I I took an oath in front of that particular police officer, that commissioner of oath, knowing that it's a lie, in executing my duties. That's correct, Commissioner.
I want to suggest to you, Mr. Mogotsi, and hopefully, and depending on the answer that you give, this is the last point I'm making at this stage. I want to suggest to you that an oath is meaningless to you, and I have no reason to believe that the one you took before us here means anything to you. Do you want to comment on that?
No comment, Commissioner.
In your affidavit, in your statement at paragraph 15, you say you were an Umkhonto weSizwe operative in 1993.
In the SDU.
Yes.
SDU was the organization in South Africa. I never went outside as Umkhonto.
Wait for my question. Were you ever an Umkhonto weSizwe operative?
Yes, in the SDU, that's correct. Umkhonto weSizwe had SDU, Self-Defense Unit.
Yes. Do you know that Umkhonto weSizwe was disbanded in 1993?
Yes, I'm aware.
Yes. So, as a 13-year-old, you would have been an Umkhonto weSizwe operative in the SDU in 1993, as a 13-year-old?
No, I was not 13 years old. I know you, Commissioner, you are bringing it on the basis of my birthday era. I was not actually born in 1979. I was born in 1977.
So that's another lie in your affidavit when you said you were born in August 1979. That's another lie.
No, Commissioner, it's not a lie. Commissioner, my ID number, my date of birth in the Home Affairs, even my mother knows. I was born in 1977. It is just an era of 1979 from the Home Affairs. And from the Home Affairs, Commissioner, we have tried in so many ways to rectify that. But the moment, you cannot say, I was born in 1979, and then when someone wants your ID number, then you put 1977.
Mr. Mogotsi, it's your affidavit which you signed, and you say in that affidavit, I was born in August 1979.
That's correct, Commissioner. It is
so
me,
that is incorrect. You were not born in August 1979.
I was born, it's not that it's incorrect. I'm saying due to the ID number, my ID number, is incorrect from the Home Affairs.
Yes.
From the Home Affairs. And I grew up like that. And actually, I was born in September 1977, 22 September, not August. But the era that came from the Home Affairs, there was no way I could reverse and change it.
Okay, let's move on from that.
Thank you.
Do you have any form of policing training? Formal policing training? No. Do you have any form of intelligence gathering training? Any formal training?
Clandestine training, yes. Formal, you mean with qualifications?
Yes.
No.
You don't have qualifications?
No. The training was different.
Do you have any form of qualification that involves forensic investigations?
No.
No. But now you want this commission to believe that in 2020, you were hired to investigate irregularities within crime intelligence.
Commissioner, that is a fact. An irregular, the task was given to me, and for the commission, more clarity. It was not the first time. I just could not put. It's not in the statement. It was not the first time I was tasked to do any mission or a job for the crime intelligence.
What qualifies you to conduct that investigation?
My basic training. I have basic training.
Which is what, Mr. Mogotsi? What is your basic training?
On counterintelligence, crime intelligence, and counterintelligence.
Where did you learn that?
We were more than a team of 10. Commissioners, when you get the training, even the pre-1994 arrangement, as you said, the ANC was disbanded in 1993. You will have a class. You will have a class. You will be sent to do certain things. You will have a class. You will be sent from one place to another place. You will be tasked, look at this car, look at these people from KZN, or look at whatever that was required. And after that, you will be tasked.
So that is counterintelligence training to look at cars?
No, Commissioner. I took this opportunity last time, together with my lawyers, because now the questions we are posing, as far as I've said I'm an agent, I cannot deliberate more than that. I cannot go deeper and deeper into that on my side. We took Senior Counsel Chaskalson to meet with my handler at the hospital. He explained to him when I was registered and what happened after deregistration. And it's not only him. I also did job with a mission between 2006 and 2008, proper one, with the former Divisional Commissioner, General Bob Madlanga. As I was saying earlier here, to corroborate information into evidence. If one is allowed, I can bring those people.
Let me interrupt you, Mr. Mogotsi. I said short answers. I don't want you to go to 2008. I want to give Mr. Chaskalson his time back. Lastly, you said to Chair, you want this commission to believe that you are a contact agent. That's what you said in your response to the Chair. Do you accept that as we are sitting here today, you have not provided this commission with any supporting documents that confirm, wait for the question, you have not supported this commission with any supporting documents that confirm your version that you are conducting investigations as a contact agent? We have nothing in front of us. You say you were in Kenya. We don't have your flight tickets. We don't have the communication between you and the person in Kenya. You say you called him on your cell phone. You say you followed Ket Matala to Durban. We don't have your flight tickets. You did not take photos of this place you followed him to. So there's absolutely nothing before us that supports the version that you conducted any of these investigations that you are mentioning. Are you at least prepared to accept that before us as we are sitting here today, other than your statement and your say-so, there are no documents that support the version that you are a contact agent and you conducted these investigations? Yes or no?
The question is very unfair, Commissioner. To say I have nothing, as I just said to you, Commissioners, contact agent, you will never find any identity of a contact agent. You will never. In this whole room, I am a state agent. I'm a contact agent. You will never find a document written contact agent. And as I say, I took
Mr. Mogotsi,
Senior Counsel to the hospital.
Not a document that says contact agent. A document that shows that you conducted these investigations that you claim you were busy with.
No, Commissioners, Senior Counsel will have to answer on that. He met with my co-handler, and I believe they'll provide my file, because when you work, you report. You give your handler, and you report, you give him information, and all that information stays with your handler. There is no way that I can bring papers and give to you, and logically, unless you say, Commissioner, unless Commission has this belief that I just came here to come and impress people. I said, I did section 252A, it is with Ludi Snell. The Commission found it there. I recorded someone and this happened. Commission found it there. I said there is Boko Haram's thing within the crime intelligence. I didn't tell you where to go. I can tell you now that you must go to the analysis department. You will find.
So when you stopped using Telegram, what platform did you use for your clandestine messaging?
WhatsApp.
WhatsApp.
That's correct.
But you communicated with the minister on Signal. Was that his choice?
It's not his choice. I also downloaded the Signal because he was using Signal.
Sorry, I didn't hear your first half of that answer. You also?
Downloaded Signal. But
You downloaded Signal?
Yes. He's using Signal. He was using Signal also.
Yes. Did you download it for the purpose of communicating with the minister?
Not only that, then other few people also.
The minister has called you at 14:49. You've had a conversation with him, apparently.
Who called me Madlanga?
No. Go to 52, or you can look behind you at 52, or look to your left at 52. And you'll see that there's an incoming call from the minister at 14:49.
That's correct.
And then, 7 minutes later, if we go back to
Yes.
page 45,
Right.
we see that you've sent Mr. Matlala this message at 10:35 saying iPad guy name, and he hasn't come back to you.
That's
So
correct.
7 minutes after the minister calls you, you send him another message. My brother, any news from iPad?
Yes, I can see. Yeah, that's correct.
Why were you so anxious to get iPad news from Mr. Matlala? Was it that you didn't want to disappoint the minister?
No, the minister did not want the iPad guy. It is me who wanted the iPad guy. It is me who was pushing Kat to give me the iPad guy. And I'm still repeating, commissioners, unless if I send the message, we got a breakthrough, on the other side, we find that Kat has given me the iPad guy's name. Probably that would be the iPad, that would be the breakthrough. That's what will relate to the message of the bears.
Okay. Why are you sending your communication with the minister to Mr. Matlala about judgments and about Khumalo being disciplined? Why did you think, or why did you know, in fact, that it would be of interest to Mr. Matlala that you are communicating this with the minister?
I was showing him that I'm still close to the minister, and the PKTT, which was it was news for him also, good news, that he hears it from me. That suggestion, because he talks about the PKTT.
Sorry, your answer is?
It would interest him. According to me, I just thought, because the PKTT, just like the letter that I said, the PKTT that came to your house, he will have interest in that, to hear if I suggest that, because that was what I was thinking.
No, but you see, your text doesn't mention the PKTT, it mentions Khumalo.
Yeah.
So you knew he would be interested that Khumalo is to be disciplined, that you're talking to the minister about disciplining Khumalo. You knew that.
It's true. Khumalo, who is the head of the PKTT?
Why did you think Mr. Matlala has an interest in Khumalo being disciplined?
Not Khumalo only.
No, you're referring to Khumalo here.
Yes,
let's take it one step at a time. Your message here speaks only to Khumalo. You haven't said in this message anyone else is to be disciplined, right? You say Khumalo will be disciplined. The question is, why did you think Mr. Matlala has an interest in knowing that you are speaking to the minister about disciplining Khumalo?
Yeah, it's because Khumalo is the head of the PKTT. And like as I said yesterday, I thought, commissioners, if you can know what I think of that message now, it's totally different from what I thought then. Now I can see this message did not have any weight, it's meaningless. But that time I thought, because PKTT is headed by General Khumalo, so for this thing that people went to prison for nothing, he must also be accountable. That's what I thought.
Why were you targeting General Mkhwanazi and General Khumalo?
No, I did not target them. They made themselves the target by planning with the person.
I see.
Yes.
So you're saying they told this person to give false evidence about what happened in that drug bust in 2021?
That's what he told me. That's what I recorded out of him. It's not. It is now my statement, but it is now said in the commission like that because he said that.
See, did you bother at the time, before you tried to target General Khumalo and General Mkhwanazi this way, to check out what story this witness had told when the drug bust happened in 2021, long before he'd had contact with either of the generals?
No, I didn't.
You didn't?
No.
So you didn't investigate this apparently corrupt cop who comes to you from Kat Matlala, who says, I will change my story if you pay me enough money, because General Khumalo and General Mkhwanazi are making me tell a false story. You didn't investigate what he'd said earlier.
Yeah, now here's the situation. It means this senior officer, he may have his original statement, which when he got to Durban, they said he must change. Then he comes to me and say, if he gets something, he will change the statement again.
So he made a statement back in 2021, then he meets the allegedly corrupt generals Khumalo and Mkhwanazi, and they lean on him to change the statement in 2024, to make a new statement that's false. And then he says to you, I'll go back to my original true statement if you give me a bag of cash. Is that what you're saying?
He never said, it's not said. He just said, he never mentioned or implied the original statement. He spoke about changing the statement which was given to him in Durban. So not knowing whether he would go to the original statement or not.
That's the WhatsApp that you fabricated to send to Mr. Matlala, pretending to, well, masquerading as a WhatsApp to the Chief of Staff. You remember that?
That's correct.
And you created that to look like an authentic exchange between yourself and the Chief of Staff, even though it was fabricated.
That's correct.
So it was designed to say what Mr. Matlala wanted to see you saying to the Chief of Staff.
Yeah,
Is that correct?
That's correct. That's correct.
Can we go down to, well, 112, what's forwarded there is the letter of complaint from inside SAPS. And then 113 is the key piece that you want Matlala to see. You want to see that you're fighting his cause. And there you pretend to be saying to the Chief of Staff, this matter may be escalated to you because of non-performance. Our guy needs your intervention. January 08 guy who's about to take over our program. What are you saying there?
The fact that the message is fabricated, I was trying to show him that it is the guy of January 8, it is the guy who wants to take over the program.
And what's that program?
As you say, remember I was telling you about this, the charity organization in KZN. This is the one. It's not yet the president.
So it's not a political campaign now, it's the minister's private charitable foundation.
Yes, this is what I also told.
So Kat Matlala was a funding guy, but he wasn't funding a political campaign, he was funding a charitable foundation.
Yeah, which he has not funded. It is the message designed for him to see, for Matlala to see that I send this message.
You say that there were two operations, one to investigate Kat Matlala, who you suspected of corruption in securing the SAPS contract, and the second one was to infiltrate crime intelligence to expose corruption there.
That's correct.
And you were handled by the late Warrant Officer Mabazela and your second handler, whose name you've given to the Commission. And you were briefed by General Sabia on both of these investigations at a certain point.
I briefed him.
You briefed him. And if I understood your evidence correctly, the understanding was that your handlers would keep General Sabia appraised of what was going on with your investigations.
To keep General Sabia.
Yes, to keep filling him in. General Sabia would need to know what you were doing.
That's correct.
Yes. Now, these were two separate operations, were they not?
That's correct.
And it would be important, given the nature of the different targets, to keep those operations separate.
No,
Let me-
not necessarily. You cannot keep them separate.
Well, let me put this to you. Kat Matlala was a suspected criminal, is that not right? You suspected him of criminally securing the SAPS contract through corrupt means.
That's correct.
So it would be important to keep crime intelligence investigation material away from Mr. Matlala so that the suspected criminal wasn't given access to classified information from crime intelligence.
Mr. Madlanga is not these amateur criminals. He belongs to this league of, like you say, he's close to generals. So me giving or not giving him information, he'll still have access to information.
Yes, but you wouldn't want to give him crime intelligence classified information.
That's correct. Except for if, like he has powerful media control. Unless if I want to publish something, I can give to him.
So if you want to leak something out into the press, you can get it that way through Mr. Matlala.
I could, not only him, but he's one of the people I could use.